good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Dima, Mario Brothers music. So guys, these YouTube streets are real. And of course, I'm talking about this situation going on with mediocre tutorials and reviews and Six the Goddess. Now, to be fair, I am biased. I do like both of these YouTubers. Obviously, I'm more close to MTR, but I am a Six the Goddess fan. So I do not like to disparage our sister because of the sort of content that she makes. I feel that she is making content that is more or less pro-black. And obviously, you know, me and MTR, we're really good friends. We have a relationship. So I am biased on this one. And so this is what happens, right? But rewind, Dima. So mediocre tutorials and reviews not too long ago made a video denouncing Six the Goddess after recommending her. And it all has something to do with the fact that MTR saw a clip of her making fun of Nathan Daly, who was a police officer being dragged down the street on a highway, which ended his career. I'll play just a small clip of MTR reacting to that, and then I'm gonna come back.
To laugh and joke about a man's near-death experience because you have a disagreement with him is exactly the type of evilness and malcontempt that I talk about on this channel on a daily basis. This level of hate for men across our society and pure disconnectedness to what it is that men are doing for our society represents the exact type of woman that I talk about on this channel. Where is your empathy? Where is your decency? Where is your decorum? Where is your code? How on God's green earth can you talk about being an advocate for men, which I thought that she was, and within that same breath, in that same body, go to the depths of hell to disrespect this man to this degree? Now, I don't know this man personally, but let's just say that this man has a family. Let's say he has a wife. Let's just say he has children. Let's just say he has people to take care of. He came from somebody, but even outside of that, let's say he has a son or a daughter to take care of, and this is his way of providing for his child or his children. And each and every morning before he goes into work, he kisses him on the forehead and tell him, Daddy's gonna be home later tonight. I'll see you then. And then on his shift, this shit happens to him. And he almost dies protecting his community that he's paid for to do. 3 years later, because you disagree with him, you bring it on a platform and laugh with you and your insane audience as if this is a normal thing to do. This is pure madness. This is pure evil at its core. This is the same type of low barometer, abyss level thinking that laughed at Kevin Samuel when he died.
Now, Six the Goddess took some time to respond to this. So I'm going to play her particular snippet and then I'm going to come back.
So there's a YouTuber named Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews who did a hit piece on me a few weeks ago saying that I'm a hypocrite. I'm going to play a little bit of the video and we're going to talk about why this is problematic. Now, let me start by saying that I never in my life had a problem with MTR. I never in my life had disrespected MTR. I did not watch his content. I did not care. Okay, that's how I get down. MTR is his own content creator. I'm my own content creator. I never bother him. If I'm being completely honest, a woman like myself look at a man like MTR as a corny dude. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. When I see him, I see corny vibes. I would never interact with someone in real life, so I'm not going to interact on the internet. I never felt the need to drag him or, you know, bring him into anything. If you are the man teaching men how to be men, have at it. Okay. So be it. All right. It's not my place to speak on that. However, what I noticed and what I don't respect about you, MTR, is that you're teaching manhood, but you don't have a mind of your own. The minute that people tell you what to say or how to feel, you concede to it, which defeats the whole purpose of having content creators. The whole purpose of content creators is different people with different opinions that you get to view. So if your audience is able to come to you and be like, no, you shouldn't feel like that. No, you should say this. It defeats the whole point. The whole point is for you to get different perspectives. So what I don't respect about you, MTR, is it seems as though you desperately struggle with standing on your square for how you think and how you feel about things. Not even just in regard to me, but in general. Okay. So I'm going to rewind this for a second to tell you all why I didn't even want to make this response, but my friends and family said I needed to do it. I didn't want to make it for this reason. A few months ago, MTR did a video about the most attractive female YouTubers in which he dubbed me as #1. Cool, no problem. Then in the comments, there were men saying, why are you giving her this attention? Why are you validating her? She ain't this, because male YouTubers just have a hard on for me. They can't never just leave me alone, let me do my thing how I leave them alone. Every time I turn around, they are finding a way to insert themselves in my business and my conversations, okay? So the men, MTR decided that he liked what he saw in me. Great, you should stand on that. The minute the men left comments, why are you giving her attention? Why are you validating her? She this and she that. You know what he did? Took the video down. Why? That's how you felt. You stand on it. Okay, I never responded to that. I just kind of let it be that. I thought it was lame once again, kind of confirmed the corny vibes I was getting, whatever. Okay, me personally, if I like someone, I like them. I don't give a damn if you agree with it or not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that way as a woman. Fast forward, MTR then does a video and puts me in the thumbnail and says that I said that men are trash. Okay, puts my picture, a big old arrow. She said men are trash. Now, you have certain, you can have a beef with someone or dislike someone without doing things that directly go against their brand. So if you know that my brand is about femininity, womanhood, fitness, family, motherhood, for you to make a thumbnail saying she said men are trash is brand affecting. So if you, MTR, are a influencer or YouTuber that teaches about masculinity and manhood, and I was to say MTR seems gay to me, that is specifically detrimental to your brand, considering it is built on teaching men how to be men, correct? So if you know that I have the platform I have, for you to ever have that imagery out there on, Six said that she thinks men are trash, is a problem. And it's not masculine whatsoever. Okay. So when that happened, I didn't get into it with him. I simply made an announcement. Hey, I never said that. I don't know why he's saying I said that. Of course, he just blamed it on his editor and acted as though he had no idea what was going on, and I let it go. Maybe now you'll just leave me alone like I leave you alone. That's all I want. So there was an altercation that happened between me and someone else last year. Okay, I'm going to link the video in my description box, and you will see the interaction between myself and this male. Okay, you will see how this male literally, quite literally, forced a conversation on me during a panel. Okay, I let the man know respectfully, excuse me, I don't want to have a conversation with you. I don't. As I try to keep talking and ignore him and move on, he proceeds to refuse to let me speak, saying my name over and over again. 6, 6. I'm talking. As I'm talking, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Refused. Okay. The next, so then he tries to, have the conversation. I didn't want to have the conversation. The next day, he got roasted for it. Okay. Nobody attacked his past. Nobody attacked the way he raises children that he don't have. Nobody did any of that. He got roasted for the interaction. Okay. I had never seen his content, didn't care to see it. It wasn't that serious to me. I reviewed my whole panel interaction, and his my interaction with him was a part of it. And he simply got roasted. Okay. It wasn't anything that was that serious. That's what we do in Black American culture. We roast. Okay. So MTR decides to speak up against me before he even knows what is going on here. Okay. Which again, I find that to be problematic. So, I roasted him. I roasted a bunch of other people that were on the panel in the interaction. Cool. I roast you. You want to roast me back? That's fine. Even though you really brought that whole thing on yourself. If someone say, I don't want to talk to you, they don't have to talk to you. Okay. It's odd personality issues for you to feel as though, no, you have to talk to me. No, I don't. And I don't want to. Respect people boundaries. So you got roasted. The man gets roasted. Did not take that well. And it was on some damn Transformer stuff. It was like, oh, I'm roasting you. Ha, 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 ha. And this man was like, doom, doom. You ever see in the movies on the Transformers where the thing is dead and it come to life? That was like, doom, doom. Like it went from ha, 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 roasting, ha, ha, to Six the Goddess, a narcissistic Black woman. Okay, proceeds to dox me, put my real name out there, talking about, my name is Six. That's the name I go by. I go by my name Six for a reason. Number one, because it's a name I answer to in real life. And number two, because since I am a Black woman who is pro-Black man, pro-Black woman, pro-Black family, I get a lot of non-Black people that send me threats. Okay, I have gotten threats to grape me, to kidnap me, to assault me, you name it. Okay. So I go by the name Six, number one, because I like the name. And number two, because I do dangerous work. It is very dangerous to be an attractive, in shape Black woman and tell other Black women to keep them white men from between your legs. It puts a target on your back. By now, we have all seen all the stories of female influencers getting their houses broken into, getting stalked and murdered by stalkers. That is a thing. There are some men on the internet. They watch you on this internet. They think they're your girlfriend and they catch feelings. Now, before you know it, they're outside your house. For those of you who don't know, I am a mother. Okay. I have a 15-year-old son. He's incredible. He is in high school. So since it is myself and a child in the home, it is safest for me not to go by my government name that my mother gave me. It is best for me to conceal my real information, where I live, the best of my ability. That's why you won't see me doing no house tours. You won't see me doing no vlogs showing you my building I live in. You'll never see that. Yes, I am a content creator, but my main focus is to protect myself and my son in our home. Somebody buying my book and finding out my real name is totally different than someone who dislikes me spreading my real information to an audience that wants to listen to what the police have to say. Huge difference. If he was on any other panel and there was like a trans woman on there and he did not refer to that trans person with the pronouns they said, he'd be canceled. But when it's your sister who say, my name is Six, now all of a sudden you want to go on there and dox me, put my real name out there. He went left. Somebody roast you, you roast him back. He took it all the way to doxing and proceeded to make a 7-hour long live stream about me. Tries to bring therapists and counselors onto his stream to potentially diagnose me with personality disorders and mental illnesses. He takes it all the way to the extreme, which was unnecessary. Not at any point did another Black man go to him and be like, you know what? Listen, bro, you need to take that L. Okay, what you did was kind of goofy. She roasted you. Just let it go.
So, guys, you heard what she's saying. Like, MTR had said that she was the most attractive YouTuber. He pulled the video down. He's also saying that the thumbnail guy used her on a thumbnail when the information wasn't about her, wasn't true. She didn't say that. Apparently, he apologized. But then also, him engaging himself in the whole Nathan Daly Six the Goddess beef. And I can understand what she's saying with that. And like I said, I get the positions. I get his point. But here's the point that I want to make. What is the main reason that we're talking about any of this stuff? It has nothing to do, for me, with MTR. I'm taking the page out of our brother Jason Black's book. All right. This is not about Six the Goddess. because all of this beef that restarted with Nathan Daly and I believe Six the Goddess, I believe she said the brother doxed her or whatever. And again, I don't know all the entire story. Put out her information, all this stuff. It really, what I'm seeing, a lot of these beefs that even happen, that are regenerating beefs, it's because of the Just Pearly thing situation. And from what I understand, the Nathan Daly Six the Goddess thing kind of re-energized behind the Six the Goddess. And for me, the MTR or the Six the Goddess or Six the Goddess versus Nathan Daly, all of that for me, it is water under the bridge. Because the main thing that I want to get at is, why are we even discussing any of these little sub beefs after that? It has everything to do with the Just Pearly things situation and what she was doing. And as long as I'm black, I'm never going to get away from that. If she wouldn't have brought Nick Fuentes, because even I saw people trying to tell Six the Goddess not to be friends with Danica Marie and vice versa, which is, again, what does that have to do with what we're talking about here? Again, and again, you know, ain't nobody perfect. People gotta grow. I am Dima. Sad music. Dima's been editing for me for 6 years, okay? And I've seen things in my life. I've done some things I'm not proud of. I've said some things I'm not proud of, okay? But at the same time, people deserve the right to grow in their position. Some people try to make you, stuck there and whatever, all right? Here's what I want to say. The only person who's not trying to grow from their position is Just Pearly Things. She's doubling and tripling down. I don't really care about what Six the Goddess did 10 years ago. She's not on trial here. Officer Nathan Daly is not on trial here, in my honest opinion. Mediocre tutorials and reviews is not on trial. And none of us, okay, are perfect as content creators. We all make mistakes. We do BS. We do F-boy stuff, F-girl stuff, right? But that's not the case here. The point is that this whole Just Pearly thing situation really split black YouTube. We have people who was friends, who used to meet up, who used to collab. They're not even talking no more. All they do is this, which is, remember that song, Stop the Show? Y'all too young for that. But they're not even friends no more. We have people who are more or less friends. And like I said, I want to give a shout out to my brother MTR, because, since I don't have Kevin anymore, he was still my brother even then. But me and MTR is more close now. He's my brother, right? So, and like I said, he can make mistakes, right? And have bad judgments in his content. We all do. I'm not dealing with none of that, because y'all know I ain't about. Stop the show. You already know I ain't about shit, so I'm just gonna be real. I make mistakes every day. I be reporting the bad news. I be reporting wrong facts, but I be doubling down and tripling down. We want to get back to why we're even having these conversations. If Just Pearly Things wouldn't have not did that, you wouldn't have had a resurgence in the Nathan Daly Six the Goddess beef, the MTR having to cancel her, the MTR having a whatever. And that's what I'm dealing with her. I'm not dealing with what any of that other stuff is like. Just like Brother Jason Black. Let's get back to the point. The point is, as black YouTubers and black people, these people are taking advantage of us because we're not showing no unity out here. And that's why, like I said, I love the sector. I love black YouTube, and yet all of us ain't gonna agree. But I'll be damned if I let the Rolo Tomasis of the world or the Just Dusty things of the world. I'm getting it back to the point of where it needs to be at, which is the fact that chick there and those little sellouts that work for her think it's cool to do that. That's all I'm dealing with. I'm not dealing with nothing else. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Purchase your father, do subscribe to the bell. We're out.